right, here we go. All right, let's take a look at this. It's by So Thorough Joe Burrow.
Once the county asked us for drug tests, we complied immediately. We've been complying ever since. People think that we paid. We posted bond. Both Lady Rackets and I posted bond for unconditional release, but that was the criminal case.
Wait. I thought it was only Nick who posted for unconditional. So Lady Rackets also posted for unconditional. So that means, well, obviously Nick paid for it. Okay, all right. I thought Nick was the only one who did unconditional, but I guess I was wrong. Let's continue. We're only 16 seconds in onto this 6 minutes and 7 minutes.
Case, the family case, we've been
under. Oh my gosh, liquor's getting me.
Under conditions for
this up.
Both Lady Rackets drug. Once the county asked us for drug tests, we complied immediately. We've been complying ever since. People think that we paid. We posted bond. Both Lady Rackets and I posted bond for unconditional release, but that was the criminal case. The family case, we've been under conditions for quite some time. And, people may have questions about why you post bond. There's a ton of good reasons to post bond, depending on how long your case is and what you have to do. If you're going to be under, this is just general advice for people. If you have a substance charge in Minnesota and you go and you get arrested, they're going to release you. And if they release you on conditions, the condition is going to be complying with random drug testing. Well, that random drug testing is going to cost you $75 a shot.
Oh, that
so if you're going to be on random drug testing for several months.
Okay, what he's saying does make sense. Yeah, it's going to cost him money. Let's continue.
Months, then you just have to do a math formula of how much your bond costs and how much you're going to pay in drug testing. And so we were arrested May 23rd. Our first hearing is August 21st, our next hearing. And then after that, it could be several months past that. Well, if you're going to be on drug testing through that program, you're going to pay $75 every 2 to 4 days.
Oh,
per person. So if you're going to do that, well, if you get tested 10 times, it's $700, $750 a month. If you get tested 10 times in a month, which is a very kind of normal average.
I got to hear that again, because this is kind of what I was talking about. It's like, what is the ultimate cost? Because his was $50,000 and he had to put up what, $5,000 right off the bat. There was some gray areas I did not understand. I'm going to have to go back and listen to some of these clips. I know Will Harem has some, and let's just Alyssa clips has some too. Let me back this up.
If you get tested 10 times, it's $700, $750 a month. If you get tested 10 times in a month, which is a very kind of normal average outcome. And so if you pay your unconditional bond, if you're going to be on,
like I lost my chance at day 12. I'm sorry, day 12. I acted too slow.
If you're going to be on release or whatever for 3, 4, 5 months, it starts to become a pretty easy cost proposition to say, well, I can pay. For us, it was $5,000 up front. So you pay $5,000, or you're going to pay more than $5,000 as you go through this thing.
It's like gas when you get a rental car.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Like there's a time where paying for the gas up front can be very advantageous. Because you don't want to pay for it on the back.
Screw me. I've never done it. I'm just like, I know your tricks.
Usually get a pretty good price on the gas.
And also they want you to pay in advance for the tolls. And I don't trust that either. I'm like, you don't know where I'm going. You don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. I haven't seen the toll one, but I haven't rented a car in a while. So.
Yeah. I'm a big car renter.
But yeah, so people assume that because we paid for our unconditional bond in the criminal case that we haven't had drug testing and we haven't complied or some other nonsense. And it's like, no, I think the first drug test we turned in was at our hearing on June 7th. And then after that, we were ordered, it was June 6th or June 7th.
Ago.
After that, we were ordered to comply with drug testing And we have like the entire time. And shocker, they're all clean. It's amazing. But
okay, they're all clean. That's good because that would break my heart if there's kid shit involved. I know we heard about the kid tested positive for cocaine and stuff, and it's like what Medicare said. Let's continue.
But yeah, people assume that we're just sitting around, and that restriction's great. Like that includes alcohol and everything. You can't do anything. It's amazing.
How fun. just your thoughts. You're alone with just your thoughts.
Just your thoughts and your sweet tea.
Have you seen your kids?
Yep, I blew it with Twab.
Since all this went down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see our kids right now. We see them 5 times a week, and they'll be back in our house really soon. So,
oh wow, okay.
Again, it's another misconception. People think, again, they've created this fiction in their head that the state thinks that we like abused our children or that we did anything other than
what is
the state's position is that there's a statute that this happened. Yeah, without making any admissions or denials on stream publicly, that's the state's position, is that we're charged with this under the statute. All of the other stuff that people have created about like child endangerment, child neglect, child maltreatment, that's not in the state's case. They don't believe that that's happened. And guys, they talk to the kids, they talk to fucking everybody you know. And what they find in our case is pretty simple. The community knows that we're very involved in our kids' lives. Our kids love the hell out of us. Our kids are all in very good health. No one saw any signs or symptoms of any of the stuff that the internet has created. So, we're on track to get our kids back relatively quickly for this county, which is, in my opinion, way too long. But that being said, they'll be back really soon. Sorry to dispel that one, guys, but we're not charged with the things that people on the internet have decided that we have, and we're not even accused of them. Not just that we're not charged, it's that they don't have any information leading to the conclusion that our kids are mistreated. So we've seen them throughout this entire process, and it's just been building towards the state being confident that there's not some substance in the home. It's like, that means the state can come and look. And they do. They did yesterday. It was great. You get to give the state a nice tour of your house whenever they want.
Gives you a reason to vacuum, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, again, there's a lot of I guess headcanon that's out there that people have, and it's incorrect. And like I wish I could just correct it all the time. You want to when you like read about it or hear someone talk about it, or you get a message and you're like, I wish I just could sit there, but you can't sit and do it. One, that can get really problematic for your case if you're talking all the time. Two, you just don't have time to address it all.
Oh.